Welcome to Everyday Enlightenment. I was in meditation this morning and there were messages that came through that I was asked to share. But before I do that, let me share how I got them because I think it will help ground it in for you a little better. Now, most of the time when I meditate, not always, but most of the time, I make a point to connect to the chakras below and above my physical body because we have more than 7 chakras inside the body. There are chakras or energy centers, whatever you want to call them, outside of the body that are also us. And this is one of the things that I teach and have you experience in the Empowered Empath course, because if you're able and when you're able to access those chakras, there's more information and knowingness there for you. It's not just you inside this physical body. This morning, I was moving down through my chakra pillar to the center of the earth that we are all connected to, and I heard the word template. And if you are intuitive and connect to the earth regularly, you've probably noticed with your inner sight or your feelings that things have just been shifting at this base chakra at the center of the earth. The earth, her vibration and frequency has shifted so dramatically. And as you know, when you change the matrix of what a foundation is made of, it is undeniable that everything that is built on top of it is influenced by that change as well. It's like changing the ingredients of a cake. If you substitute salt instead of sugar, what comes out of the oven is going to be a very different product, right? You have a different result. You have a different creation, yes? When I heard the word template, it was a confirmation that the energetic template, the energetic matrix of the earth has shifted enough where she has a new baseline that it can no longer dip below. And this is really good news for the earth. This is really good news for humanity, really. What this also means is that we will start to see and feel greater changes. This is because, as I say all the time, everything is energy and energy precedes matter. Energy precedes matter. It's the law of our universe. There is no escaping it. It is how it works. This is so important because it's time to manage your thoughts and your emotions better because they are energy. So getting back to the template, because the baseline of Earth's energy is different, that major ingredient that contributes to the frequency that we all live in is different. And this change in template is going to affect you too. You may not care about things like you used to. You may start to find yourself drawn to new subjects. Relationships or habits or ways of being that you've had for many years may no longer align with you anymore. And that's okay. That is okay. The other piece that came in was to remind you of your dynamic flow. Dynamic flow is allowing yourself to move through this period of change, to move through these periods of releasing, receiving, sifting, and sorting everything with presence. Be present to it. Your guides do not want you to miss out on this, okay? So as you are taking account of what you desire, and what you are desiring to release, be mindful of your intention and be mindful of where you're placing your energy because it matters. With the higher frequencies, we are able to manifest things faster. Things are speeding up. So it's important that you're present to the energy that you're holding here and that you're holding here, because what you're holding here will be reflected back to you through your environment. So having personal responsibility and personal integrity is you being in your power, and you're being asked to shift. The ingredients, your template at the deepest levels has changed, and it's time to release what is no longer serving you and what is no longer serving your ascension. Very important. And I'm doing this too. Over the last couple months, I've audited the services I offer. There are a couple that I have completely taken off my menu entirely because they no longer resonate with me. And at the same time, I'm receiving inspiration and guidance on other ways to be of service. So this is part of my online courses and upcoming mentoring packages and free trainings, because these things are more in alignment with the frequency and information and purpose that I'm being called to share. That is part of my dynamic flow, because nothing is static. And you are a creator being. Remember that. So step in and allow yourself to play and be present to your dynamic flow. Sending you so much love. Have a beautiful week.